Welcome to Ecomice Academy. Today we'll discuss about a recent study that was conducted with respect to Himalayas, what is happening in Himalayas, and why did the glaciers that were once part of Arunachal Pradesh Himalayas went extinct, or you can say got totally retreated. So we'll understand what is the study finding out and what is its impact on the environment and ecosystem. So we'll understand this in environment point of view, right? So first, so we know like Himalayas are spread across many states in India, and if you know the number of states which are covered under Himalayas in India, let me know in the comment section. So one such state we have is Arunachal Pradesh. So we know Arunachal Pradesh also have some series of Himalayan mountains with the name Eastern Himalayas or Purvanchal, right? So this is the extent you can see in the map that also covers Himalayas. So the recent study has found that between the periods 1989 to 2021, okay, so during this period, almost 110 glaciers got melted in just 32 years. You can understand how many glaciers are getting melted and retreated in within a short span of time. So this is a shocking study that was found by a research institute in the recent times. So we'll analyze and understand the more details regarding this. So what is the research finding out? So this study was conducted by Wadia Institute of Geology, right? So Wadia Institute of Geology has conducted this particular study, and they have found that there is a rapid melting of glaciers, especially in the Arunachal Pradesh region. So what are the key findings? As I just told you, almost 110 glaciers got melted within a span of 32 years. So that is also between 1989 to 2021. Then the rate of glacier melting is almost 25%. That means 25% of glacial retreat or loss happened over this period of time. And if you see, it is 6.3 times more, okay, so compared to the annual time. Then at the same time, we have to remember some large glaciers got fragmented into small ones due to rapid melting. In this way, the study has highlighted the concerns regarding the retreat of the glacier melting in the terms of Himalayas in Arunachal Pradesh. Then what are the factors that this study has identified? So the three main factors are climate change accompanied by global warming. Second, manual or you can say man-made activities like deforestation, construction of hydroelectric plants or whatever the things, okay, dams, bridges, etc. The same time, change in the precipitation patterns. So precipitation means rainfall. So the change in precipitation patterns also has impacted the glacier melting. At the same time, we also have industrial activities also contributing to this particular thing. So we'll analyze the reasons in detail again. So now you can see here, the main reason is climate change. So we know there is 1.5 degree increase in the global annual temperatures compared to the pre-industrial level. So this has actually contributed to the melting of glaciers. Then change in the precipitation patterns. So there is erratic rainfall we have seen in the recent times. So the precipitation patterns are also changing. That means rainfall in winters is also becoming a normal thing, and summer rainfall is getting decreased in terms of quantity and all, right? So that is also causing more melting in the summer times. And then black carbon deposition. So what is this black carbon? So we know soot will be released as part of industrial activities and all. So this is a dark colored one, or black carbon we call. So when this soot which is released from vehicular emissions or industrial exhaust that gets settled on the glaciers. So you know generally white will absorb less heat, and if it is having black in color, it will absorb more heat. So that means a soot which is deposited on the layer of glacier will absorb more heat. Because of that, what happens? More heat will trigger more melting. That is how it has contributed. At the same time, increasing human activities like deforestation, we have seen like construction of hydroelectric dams or power plants. All these things also have contributed to this glacier melting. Then what will be the impact? Future impact is water scarcity. So mainly if there is no melting and if rapid melting happens, in future we may not have the melting accompanied with water buffer capacity in the Himalayan rivers in the future. That means limited water availability may be one trigger factor. Then increased flood risks. So we know like when there is a rapid melting accompanied with the monsoons also, we may have increase in the floodings also, which is also termed as glacial lake outburst flood, right? Glacial lake outburst flood means any glacial lake, if it gets outbursted, okay, that means all the water gets spilled in the nearby vicinity, it will be in the form of a flood. So which is actually triggered by a glacial outburst. That is what we call it as glacial lake outburst flood. So in the recent times, we have seen that in the case of Sikkim too. Then loss of biodiversity. So we know when there is deforestation and there is a flood or when there is erratic rainfall, loss of biodiversity. And Arunachal Pradesh also hosts red pandas, or it can be even in the form of Himalayan or snow leopard also. So these things also may become extinct in the future. Then impact on agriculture. Water is very much important for agriculture. If water resources are not becoming it is not available, then we can have that impact also getting translated into agriculture. Then geopolitical implications. So if you have anything altered in the Himalayan ecosystem, then many countries like India, China, Tibet, Nepal, Bhutan, all these countries also will get impacted. Then with respect to river water sharing, there may be some disputes which may increase in the future, which may worsen geopolitical tensions. Then what is a way forward you can suggest? Strengthen the climate policies. So we already have National Action Plan on Climate Change. So such things have to be modified and it has to be strengthened. Then afforestation and conservation. For this Green India mission, you can say Hampa also is a good initiative. Then scientific monitoring. So we have a dedicated mission on sustainable Himalayan ecosystem. So those things have to be better monitored. Then reducing carbon footprint. All the time we have to grow more trees and we have to reduce the amount of pollution that we are emitting into the atmosphere. So if these things are safeguarded, then Himalayas also can be safeguarded, which will protect us if we protect them, right? Then the practice question. What is the primary consequence of increasing glacial melt in Arunachal Pradesh? First one, expansion of agricultural land. Second, higher rainfall in lower altitude. Then third, increase in the glacial lake outburst floods. Third and fourth, increase in the permafrost region, which is permanently covered with snow on roads. Then today we have discussed about the recent study that was conducted with respect to the glacial melting in Himalayas of Arunachal Pradesh. So what did the study found and what are the main impacts, what are the causes, along with the practice question we have discussed in this video. If you like the video, let us know in the comment section. Thanks for joining. All the very best.